Hello, this is 10 Animal Facts with SnakeBoy, and number 1 is the Komodo dragon. Now, these endangered lizards live only on a group of islands in Indonesia. Their saliva is full of bacteria that can kill their prey only with only one bite. That they can detect other Komodo dragons from several miles away. Number 2 is the green moray. Unlike most fish, the moray has no scales. It exudes a slippery film to cover its thick, muscular body. Its thick, muscular body, and protect itself from parasites. The moray hunts at night and detects its prey with its excellent sense of smell. So now we'll be going to number 3. Is the polar bear. Polar bears are their top layer of fur is actually clear, and they actually have a second layer of fur which is really black. How it gets the white is from the sun shining off the fur. I mean the top layer of fur. The emperor penguin, it is the biggest penguin there are. It's actually even though it can't fly, it's in one of the biggest species. It's one of the biggest species of birds. Let's see here. If you cut one leg off a starfish, the leg will grow a body, and the body will grow a leg, so that will make multiple starfish. So it's like a defense mechanism, and they can also reproduce faster. Ants have different jobs. There's the queen. There's usually only one queen in a colony. There's the drone. It also has wings, like the queen, even though the queen doesn't usually fly. And the queen is also the largest, and she lays the eggs that will become worker drones and new queens. So that means they can have more than one queen, unlike in a beehive. And there's the drone, as I was saying. His only function is mating. Afterward, he dies. So that's kind of bad for him or her. If it's the drones, it's pretty bad for them. The worker ant may have the role of gathering food, cleaning, or protecting the anthill. So there's mainly just 3 jobs in a whole entire thing. Yeah. Some bugs like the camouflage, like the stick bug, for example, and the praying mantis. It doesn't really matter what color they are, but some will actually scare away their predators. Like, for instance, the butterfly. If someone's up close, they might have. Well, usually a butterfly might have like 2 circles one circle on each side of its on one side of the bottom wing, and it ends up looking a lot like an owl or something like that. So it would scare away the predators. Uh, there's different types of mouths for insects. One's for biting and chewing. That's for the upper jaw. There's the piercing and chewing. And for piercing and chewing, that's usually for bees. Um, Sucking is usually for butterflies. Puncturing and sucking, that's pretty much for mosquitoes. Bet you're wondering what biting and chewing was for. That's usually like locusts, which we're gonna get this spring. Yeah, a whole lot of them. Copepods, there can be up to 12,000 of them. And last but not least is the is the box jellyfish. It's pretty much a blue color, and it is the most deadliest, and you can't do a lot for it considering it's very poisonous and